Good day, viewers, and welcome to the Sport Rep Show. I'm your host, Limba Mupetami. Let's start off the show with today's hit list. Volvich's coach Chrisander Botha welcomed a first victory in the Mzansi Challenge on Saturday, but was not happy with his side's sloppy performance when beating Zimbabwe's Goshawks 31-26 in Harare. Well, of course, moving onwards to rugby news, FNB Unam, FNB Wanderers, and FNB Western Suburbs all got off to a big win, or rather to big wins at the Namibia Rugby Premier League, which started on Saturday, while Trasco United piped FNB Kudus in a close battle. The new generation of FNB Unam first-team players worked themselves into top position of the Namibia Rugby Union Premier League after the weekend. Unam raced to a score 12 tries on their way to a 78-5 runaway win at home against FNB Rehoboth. We also have an interview lined up with Nkumi Nkwako, the captain of Grootfontein. So check out these highlights as well as that interview.
Coming onto the field for the Premier League game versus Trasco United, playing from the south to the north, and Trasco from the north to the south for the first half on this sunny afternoon at Hagekeinkop Stadium in England. And we've got a kick-off. Line out for Cruz after penalty close to United's try line. This is pressure from Cruz on United, 3 meters from the try line. Scrum awarded by Mr. Nikado Pina to Kudus, and they are on attack for the first try. Let's see what's going to happen. Penalty again for Kudus after the scrum in front of the sticks. Let's see if they're going to go for the 3 points or maybe a more, driving with the forwards. And there they go, and they're over the line, and the tries are water. Try time for Kudus, leading with 5-3 versus United at the Hagekeinkop Stadium. That is a half-time whistle, with United leading with 10 points by 7. And that's the second try for United in the second half, within about 3 minutes after kickoff, and that is basically in the middle of the sticks. Not a kick that can be missed easily, and Benardi will take the opportunity to stretch their lead from 15 to 17 points to 7. And over. 17 points to 7 for Trasco United versus FNB Kudus from Walvis Bay. United player holding on to the ball, not penalized by Mr. Pina. Ball going to the number 4 lock of Kudus, driven back. Penalty to United on the middle line. Quite a kickable opportunity for Trasco. And over. Stretching the lead to 20-7 versus Kudus FNB from Walvis Bay. The try for Kudus by Benardi. The inside center, Mr. Nico Rapino asking for timeout, discussing the try with his assistant referee. There was an elbow in the tackle, and the try is not going to be allowed for United. Kudus on the try line, desperately trying to go through there. Another handling error by them. Scoring opportunity, begging for them to narrow that gap of 19 points between the two teams. Try for Kudus at last. Try for them, working with their forwards, setting up phases after a penalty to them for offside by United. Result, 5 points to their credit. A try for FNB Kudus in the dying moments of the game here at Agri Cup Stadium. Few scuffles between the players, few handbags open with pink and red lipstick going around. Mine is bigger as yours. And that is the end of the game. Glasgow United will take this one by 26 points to 21 for their first encounter of the 2023 Premier League of the Namibian Rugby Union's season. Ronaldo Diergaard, regtervleuel van FNB Kudus af van Walvis Bay af. Hard day at the office. Things didn't work really out for you guys today.
Yeah.
Too many knock-ons, too many penalties. Excellent defense by United. What went wrong?
I just think we didn't stick to our game plan. Our mindset was right. I don't lie. But at the end of the day is as dit die Here se genade hoe die game al eindig. So op een van die dae dat die onze kant toe gedraai nie, maar ons kom sterker voor weer.
Next game?
Ja, Falcons by ons huis.
Falcon at home?
Ja,
in Walvis Bay?
In Walvis Bay. So ons kry hulle daar. Daar gaan ons regmaak wat ons verkeerd die vandag gedoen het. So ons gaan huis toe. Ons gaan ons drawing board gaan doen. Ons foute gaan regmaak. En ja, wat die Here se genade sê, sal ons hierdie jaar die cup fight.
Ronaldo, baie dankie vir uw tyd. Voorspoed met die game volgende naweek.
Right, so you're with Grootfontein coach Ngumi Ngaiku. So a bit of a disappointing start for you guys. How do you feel about what you saw today?
Yeah, I'm very gutted about the loss, but we always stay positive and take this as a learning curve and not a loss. And this is the foundation we built. We struggle getting any pre-season games, so yes, from here we just build on no muscle built on one day.
Okay, so I think maybe some improvement that can be done in the skills in general, and what other aspects would you think you need to work on to be competitive this season?
Okay, now what we definitely improved from last year is being more structured team, and also we could see where the weaknesses is, identify the weaknesses and attack them. where we did a little bit loss. We didn't. Our defense were a little bit weak. We didn't go defend out of our own defensive line. We should have attacked more on the defense, put on big hits and so on. The Suburbs is a formidable team. They knew what their strength was and outplayed us on their own strength. We just couldn't regroup and see where their strength was and fix our weaknesses.
Okay, so your next match is against who and where will you be playing?
Our next match will be against United on our home ground. We're going to go back to the drawing board, see where our mistakes were, and next weekend we're gonna go hard and play our best. United as well is a formidable team. They've always been a great team, won the league multiple times, but so we do respect them and we are going to take the game seriously, especially because it's at our own home.
All right, all the best for you for the season.
Thank you.
So we are with the Western Suburbs captain, the hooker Vernon Diergaard. Very good win for you guys, 50 points against Grootfontein. So you must have enjoyed that experience.
Ja, ons het er nogals baie geniet. Ek wil net eerstens dankie sê vir ons Hemelse Vader, want as hy wat dit moontlik gemaak het. Dan tweedens wil ek net vir my spelers, vir my coaches sê dankie dat hulle hulle se vertroue op my gesit het. Dat ons kan hierdie game deurgedraai het. Ja, maar dit was 'n lekker game geweest. Dankie vir Grootfontein wat opgedag het. Hulle het opgedag. Ja, en dankie vir my boys.
Okay, so how do you feel about the aspects of your game? What came together or what didn't come together?
Ag ja, is maar seker net so hier bietjie gepratery hier en daar wat die ref vir ons gekos het en so hier en daar losbolle waar ons moet aan werk vashou, maar verder ons miskien net in ons scrums ook waar ons net 'n bietjie moet werk, maar verder die game het lekker by mekaar gekom. Die manne het lekker gejam.
Okay, so you got some new players this season as well. So how do you feel about your team gelling for the season that's coming up?
Ek bedoel, vandag se game sê dit alles, want daar was 'n baie klomp debutants wat ingekom het en die manne het opgedag. Die manne het hulle lyf op die spel gegee. So vorentoe al wat ons wat ek kan sê is dit sal 'n lekker seisoen hierdie wees en is baie lekker om weer rugby te kan speel. Lang pre-season gehad. Net bly ons kan weer kan speel.
Okay, alles reg. Cool.
When it rains, it pours. And that's what happened to Omaheke Queens when they were thrashed 17-0 by Arrows Football Club at the NFA Technical Center in what seems to be the highest score in the league by far. In other matches, Unam Bokis faced Namib Daughters. Here's highlights from that match.
Coach, beautiful game played. You guys stuck in till the end. Very tough last 10 minutes in the game. But quickly run us through it. How was the game today?
The game was good. We came back from behind 2 times, so I'm very happy with my girls. Good performance. Good result as well as at home. At least we pick up a point.
Crucial 1 point for you guys. You guys didn't lose the match. Like you said, you had to come back from behind 2 times. But overall, how do you feel about the team's performance today?
The team now after the performance, they are getting their combination together. So there are two games that we came from behind and draw. So to me, it seems now we are ready to go. So we are waiting for the second leg to start and see where we're going to end up.
Joined by Tuba, head coach of Unam Bokis. Quickly run us through. You guys had a good 10 minutes towards the end of the game. You guys could have scored a few more goals. How do you feel about the team's performance today?
I don't know what I feel as such. I mean, we were obviously hoping for 3 points. We had the chances going forward, we just failed to convert them. And I think at the end of the day, you always, as a coach, you go back and reflect and try and see where the issues are and work on them in preparation for, this was the final game of the first leg. So in preparation for the second leg, we're gonna give a bit more focus to where our weakness areas are. And that's what I need to go look at as a coach, as I go back to be good.
Okay, as we saw as a team, you guys played really well. A few combinations, a few high balls that were played, and just the strikers that were not converting the chances that you guys had. How do you feel about your strikers' performance today?
I mean, in terms of striker positioning, I could see that technically they were where we needed them to be. They did get the balls, so the balls came to them, which is, as a coach, you are always looking at those kind of things. Your midfielders connecting to your strikers, the ball getting them. So the ball was getting them, as I said. So the biggest challenge we have, I guess, is then finishing. So we're just going to focus on working on that area as an area of weakness. And all our goals came from wide areas and that kind of thing. So obviously we want to work on that and make sure that we can have the right striker that will be able to finish for us in the field. So yeah, we have a lot to think about, and those are part of the things we're thinking about going back home.
Okay, well, another draw for you guys. You guys scored first, conceded twice. Do you feel like the defense disappointed a little bit today, or do you think it was just a matter of fitness levels in this match?
In fitness levels, concentration, second half, we kind of generally have been struggling a bit in the second half. So again, goes back to our fitness. You know, we obviously took a break now over Easter, and again, you know, game fitness in terms of just remembering your positioning, your tactics, your game sharpness or mental sharpness in the game drops. So we again need to work on that, going back to the drawing board, I guess, and just see where we can work on. And those are some of the areas. So it's all the elements of the field that we're checking, and wherever it is that we see that there are gap areas, we can work on it. As I said, in anticipation for the second leg.
Well, we are joined by Tangi. Tangi, is a big game for you guys. You guys scored first on both occasions. The guys came back from behind and you guys ended up 2-2. Tell me quickly, how was the game today?
The game was a good game. I would love to watch it myself. I watched it myself from the toilet. Fortunately or unfortunately, I had to play. But overall, we had the game. We had the game, but one moment of weakness, 2 moments of weakness, and then we just lost it. Basically, yeah.
Well, you guys played a really good game, dominated the game. In the last 10 minutes, you guys could have scored 2-3 goals. How do you feel about your strikers' performance in today's game?
Changes were made. Probably the best of changes that have lost the game, but we played. It's okay. That's what I'm happy about. We played.
Okay, another draw for you guys again, unfortunately. But how do you feel about the defense, and how do you feel about the team entirely as a whole and your performance today?
I feel like after the break, we'll have healed most of our injuries since we are going through fatigue, and this thing of playing every weekend is kind of tiring, really. But yeah, so far we are happy that we are coming for a break because then we can build everything, and definitely we are coming back stronger and mightier.
Okay. A 2-day Athletics Namibia event produced fireworks over the weekend. Lionel Kutsia hopes he can get better after an incredible 8.27-meter jump at the Independence Stadium on Saturday, breaking two-time Olympian Stefan Lowe's 8.24-meter record set in January 2008. Well, of course, we have highlights of all of this action, and that, of course, up next is the Weekend Drop segment of today's show, sponsored by Betsela. Enjoy this action from the athletics highlights.
Ladies and gentlemen, Andre Retief, 100-meter mark. Andre Retief is coming for the first place. Ladies and gentlemen, there comes Andre Retief for the win. And he is going to be taking the gold. Ladies and gentlemen, Andre Retief.
Yes, definitely. Let's see what are they going to do here. This is the men's 100-meter and beautiful running there.
There they go.
And Paulus takes this one.
Okay. There they go. And they are off.
It is a fast race here.
That is
and you can see how Dawana,
ladies and gentlemen. There goes Dawana, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas is at the 100-meter mark. There he goes, ladies and gentlemen. Thomas Shiweather is coming in strong, and he is going to win this one. Ladies and gentlemen, Thomas Shiweather coming in for the win. Amazing, amazing, amazing. And Thomas Shiweather. Christine Klein, all the way from the Irongo region. Take a look at how fast she is going, and she crosses the
She
finish line.
takes this one. It is a gold medal for her. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful racing meter mark.
Ooh. There was...
Here he comes, taking quite a different approach. Very fast off that one. Oh. Ooh. Wow!
What
That is
that
an incredible
was.
jump. Let's wait and see.
All right, viewers, I'm here with the record breaker himself. He's going to tell us a little bit about what's running through his mind. Lionel Kutsia, how are you doing after just breaking that national record that has been standing for so long?
Eerstens wil ek dankie sê aan die Hemelse Vader dat hy die dag moontlik maak vir my dat ek kan vandag verspring doen, iets wat ek van hou. Ja, ek sit alles het ek ingesit vir hierdie verspring vandag. Ja, ek kan net nie glo nie. Ek kan tot nou toe nie glo ek het die rekord gebreek van Namibië nie.
And this record has been standing for quite a long time, so you are one lucky gentleman. So tell me, where to from here? Because I mean, we don't really have as much Namibians representing us abroad when it comes to long jump. So will we perhaps see you partaking in Olympics and sports of that sort?
I just heard from the president of Namibia. I qualified for the World Championship in Budapest this year. So yeah, I also have to take some time for that to sink in, but yeah, I'm taking every competition as it comes.
So it's amazing. Congratulations on that qualification, and hopefully we will be getting more content from you while you're on the other side, of course, sharing with us what's happening and how everything is going down. But before I let you go, could you share with us what is the importance of athletics, especially verspring and al dat? Not so many people are partaking in athletics, and a lot of our records stem from a long time ago, of which, and by the way, you're the only one that broke a record throughout these athletics. So what do you think is the importance when it comes to that?
Ja,
I know I said a whole lot.
ja.
But,
Okay, eerstens ek het 2019 het ek begin met atletiek op 21 jaar. En baie mense het my gesê, "Wie wat Lionel, is op 'n ou ouderdom wat jy atletiek begin." En ek het nie opgegee. Ek het vir Frankie Fredericks gekyk van kleinstyd af, het ek hom al op TV gekyk hoe hy hardloop, en dit het my ook geïnspireer om eendag daar uit te kom. Ek wil my ma en my pa dankie sê dat hulle vir my gesupport het al die jare. Al wat ek wil sê is moet nooit opgee op jou drome nie. Jy sal dit kan maak. Dit het vir my 4 jaar gevat om Namibië se rekord te spring. Maar dis harde werk. Elke dag oefening. Kom by die oefening, ek spring miskien een dag swak, dan kom die ander dag spring ek weer ver.
Ja.
We now cross over to the Globetrotter segment of today's show with Ari Hochad. That, of course, will end today's Sport Rep show. Catch us again tomorrow, same time, same place.
Good day, everyone. Time for international sports news, and starting off with cycling news, and that is cycling news from the Oneuptwo Gold Race. That is one of the elite one-day races in Europe. It was in the men's division 253 kilometers, and the women's division it was 158 kilometers. In the men's division, the Oneuptwo Gold Race winner for 2023 is Tajes Pogačar, and he dominated the race. He won by 38 seconds over Ben Healy in second place, and also then third place it was Thomas Ridcock, a full 2 minutes and 14 seconds behind Pogačar. Pogačar showing his quality. He's also the Tour de France winner, and his quality to win the race by quite a distance. His time was 6 hours, 2 minutes and 2 seconds. Then on the women's race, 158 kilometers, it was the Netherlands' Demi Vollering. She won in 4 hours, 6 minutes and 54 seconds. She was 8 seconds ahead of the second placed racer, and that was Lotte Kopecky of Germany. And then the bunch came in after that. It was Sharon van Anrooy of the Netherlands in third position. Good result also for Ashley Moorman-Passio. She also finished in the pack, and she was timed in 8th position. Demi Vollering of the Netherlands, it was her third win. She also won or the first win since being second rather in 2021 and 2022. So a good win for Vollering following her close finishes in the previous 2 years. Going on to tennis news, and it is the new world rankings. It's Andrei Rublev that's up to number 6 in the world rankings. That's after winning the Monte Carlo Masters. He beat Holger Rune in the final, and Holger Rune also up from number 9 to number 7 in the world rankings. The next tournament is the Barcelona Open, but Andrei Rublev not playing in that tournament. It is Holger Rune that will be in action, and other seeds in the Barcelona Open that will play at the Real Club at the Tennis de Barcelona. It will be number 1 seed Carlos Alcaraz, and number 2 seed will be Stefanos Tsitsipas of Greece, and number 3 seed will be Casper Ruud. It's Carlos Alcaraz currently the world number 2, and Novak Djokovic the world number 1, also not playing in the Barcelona Open this week. Continuing international sports news with MotoGP news, and it's Alex Rins of Spain that moves into the third place overall after winning the past weekend in America, the America's Grand Prix, and he's now in 47 points. That is Alex Rins, and in third position. In first position is Mario Pezzacchi, first with 64 points after 3 races. And then in second place, Francesco Bagnaia with 53 points. The top 2, they're both with Ducati motorcycles that they race. And it is Alex Rins that is in third position in his Honda. Actually, the Honda win in America the past weekend was the first in MotoGP for the past 5 years for Honda. So quite a significant win for Alex Rins in Austin, Texas. Southern African interest, it is Brad Binder of South Africa. He is 9th overall on the points. That is with 30 points. The next race will be this coming weekend. It's the Spanish Grand Prix. And closing off today's international sports news with golf news, it is English golfer Matthew Fitzpatrick that won the past weekend, the RBC Heritage Classic, and he moved up from number 16th in the world now to number 8 in the world. He's all of a sudden in the top 10 in the world rankings. He won in the playoff against Jordan Spieth. He was the defending champion, and Jordan Spieth also moving up quite a bit from 15th to number 9 in the world rankings. Southern African interest, it is Christian Besaidnout, the highest ranked Southern African player on the world rankings. He is number 72. He dropped from 74, 2 places better. That was after finishing tied for 19th in the tournament this past weekend. He closed with a 64 for a total of -10. The winner total was -17. Number 1 in the world still Jon Rahm, that's the Masters winner from 2 weeks ago. Scotty Scheffler in second position, and then Rory McIlroy, he's number 3 in the world. He didn't play in the past weekend, but he remains third best golfer in the world rankings. That's international sports news for today. Hope you have a great sport day, and we talk again tomorrow. Goodbye.